Greetings, and welcome to Morphing in Animator, Video 9. Okay, let's get started. Select a cube, drag it out. For this example, use these settings. Now go to Settings, Object, name your object. Now go Build, convert to Mesh. Now go to Build, Morph Targets, do morphtut. Okay, notice morphtut is selected in here. Point, Edit Mode, drag Select Tool, and Move Tool. We are making a morph target from our morph object morphtut. We can move points to create a morph target, but we cannot add or delete points. We can have more than one morph target for each morph object. Return to Object Editor mode, select our edited object and again go Build Morph Targets. See our morph object is still selected. Choose Edit, then delete morphtut and enter a name for your first new morph target. OK. And go back to Morph Targets. We can see our circle selected at the bottom. Go New. And now we can reset back to our original morph object, morphtut. OK. Now, when we go back to morph object, morphtut is selected, circle is listed, and is a target. So, whenever the morph object is selected in here, we can add another morph target. Just by changing the shape of the object. Then, replacing the morph object's name with the new target name. And then resetting back to our original morph object. Now we have these two morph targets and are back to our original morph object. Okay, now to animate our morph object we need to go to Mode, Scene. But before we do that we will locate our object to the center of our work area. Normally we would do this at the beginning of our project, but I am an old robot, and sometimes, forgetful. So we will do it now. Select Object, and Locate, and for this example, go stand on origin. Oh, dear. How embarrassing, I won't do that again. Okay, let's not waste any more time, we are now in scene mode, and while I rise and compose myself, you can add our morph object to the scene. So just go Build, Add Object, select your object, OK. They are actually quite good fun. Okay. Let's begin. First open up the time track below by clicking in the squares and dragging up and down, as required. We are animating, so the green key should be on. Don't let it scare you, the time track is our friend. Each of these spaces represents one frame of film. Down the side you will find listed everything that is in the scene. This thin line next to me shows which frame we are currently in. Highlighted here is our selected object, showing all of its morph targets. The first morph target we will apply is a peak target. Double-click on peak and we are presented with this box. In here we can add, delete, and edit key values. If we click on Add Key and leave this setting at its default 0, then click OK. We have set a keyframe for peak, as we can see by this black dot that has appeared in the time track. Now, by using your keyboard arrows or by clicking in a frame, we will move forward in time by 12 frames. Double-click on peak again, but this time enter a value of 1 and click OK. Another keyframe has been automatically set. Let's look at our object. With a setting of 1, the morph target, peak, is at full strength. Move forward another 12 or so frames and set another key with the value of 0. Move back and forth with the arrow keys to see this morph in action. Cool. quickly introducing the graph editor. Here is another way to manipulate our morphs and even to exceed our maximum target morph values. Unfortunately, we have no time to explore the possibilities of the graph editor today. We will keep our first circle value away from the first frame, so it should be a step key. For this example, we are again using the simple values of 0 and 1, and are overlapping our morphs, and have offset the timing. But of course this is just an example, and the possibilities of object morphing are infinite. Sorry to say, we have run out of time. Experiment with morphing, and remember to visit Anim8or.com and reanimated.org.